Hi, welcome to this little sequence. This little sequence here is a runner's warm-up and focuses on the hips, the opening of those hips and strengthening all around those and all those things you need to do before you go running. So this is part one to use before you go running, and the second part will be a cool down, which is the more holding stretches to help you out at the end of it. Okay, so we'll begin in Sukhanasana, easy seated pose, and just getting yourself into this moment, connecting with the breath, connecting with your sit bones and with earth. And then coming to your Sankalpa, if you want step one for this session, perhaps I am open, I am accepting of wherever you are today. Once you feel that connection is made, open those eyes if you've shut them down and look where your legs are with your seated position. And we're going to breathe in and come to a mini forward fold, stretching out from the hips, folding from the hips, and just gently coming forward. Nice, relaxed, easy breath. Breathing in and up, coming back, and then uncross those feet, press them back the other way. And again, so this is the other way to usual, which may feel a bit weird to begin with. Breathe in and folding from the hips, coming forward again, and just feeling that breath down into that hip area as we start. And then when you're ready, coming back up to seated, bring the hands to the knees. We're going to come into a cat-cow breath from seated. As you breathe in, roll the body forward, bring that chest up, that head up, and as you just come back, rounding back through the spine, as if you're creating a circle with your head, coming forwards and back. Come back to that neutral position, again checking in with those sit bones, that feeling of groundedness before you begin. And then we're going to come around on to the front of the mat, coming to Tadasana, coming to standing position. I'm going to breathe in and we're going to come up onto the toes. And as you do this, feel that idea of spreading the toes through that tip toe. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Just try and cross the right leg over the left leg. Breathe in and crescent over to the side. That was the wrong side. To the side of the leg that's in front. Breathe back into the middle. Breathe out to the side. Keep going in your own breath pattern. We're aiming for 5 breaths each side. Using your breath pattern much better than using mine because it fits in with you. And you know your body best all the way through, listening to the feedback from your body. And cross those legs, go the other side. Breathe in and up. And breathe out to the other side again, to the side that the leg is in front. Breathing out as you crescent over, breathing in back to the middle, and aiming for 5 each side. We're beginning to stretch out the side of the body and also those hips. And also in some of those core muscles that we also need as you run. And hands down. And coming to our Tadasana position, breathe in and up, and as you come down, soft knees, folding at the hips into that nice relaxed forward fold. Then those knees start swaying from side to side. Bring that movement to the body, tuck that head down. And then take the hands either side, step back with the right leg, and we're going to drop that right knee into our low lunge position, let the foot go. And we're just going to rock forwards. And then coming to that low lunge position, and breathe in and up. Feeling that heel connecting down. Breathe out, take the hands down. Step that left foot back to join the right, coming to that plank position. And just coming up onto the toes, bringing it forward a little bit, and then rocking it back. When you're ready, we're going to drop the knees. And keeping those elbows nicely tucked in, lower the body down. On the next breath in, come up, lifting the head, the neck, the shoulders, coming to our cobra position. Keeping it moving, breathing out to the side, breathing into the middle, gentle twist to the side, couple more. And then coming back, push back through the hands, feel that connection, and come back up. Tuck those toes and come back to our downward dog. From downward dog, keeping moving, breathing in, come to a high pike as you come up on the toes. Keeping those shoulders just back. It's not over the wrist, just back. Breathing out, coming back to our downward dog. Breathe in and up. High pike position. And breathe out. Breathe in and up. Come back to that downward dog. The next breath in, take that left leg up. Bend that leg, extend out. And when you're ready, from here, extend that leg out. And then just gently moving that movement into the glutes. 5 little pulses before you come down, knees down or sweeping through to bring that left leg by the hands again. This time, picking up that right knee, coming into that high lunge position, rocking forwards, backwards and forwards, taking care to keep that left knee just over that ankle, not coming too far forwards. And then engaging those stomach muscles, up on those toes, and come into our high lunge position. As we breathe in this time, straighten those legs, breathe out, drop back down into that lunge. Breathe in. Breathe out, taking care to make that lunge to suit you. You know how that knee feels. Listen to that feedback from your body. And then when you're ready, we're going to step forward to Tadasana. Bring that right leg up in front. Breathe in. Breathe out, just touch the toes. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. From here, begin to take that right leg back, bring the upper body forwards. And if you need to, bring the hands down, fingertips down, extend that back leg out. And again, a tiny little pulse. Trying to concentrate that movement into those glute muscles. And then gently bring that foot down, wave it down, soft knees, back into that forward fold. Breathe in and up to Tadasana. Come to the other side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Wiggle here with those knees. Sway side to side, soften the body. Take the hands down. Step back. Drop that left knee this time. Rock backwards and forwards. Keeping that knee over that ankle. And then coming to stillness for a moment, engaging those core muscles, breathing in and up. Breathe out, take the hands down, stretch that right foot back to the left foot. And from your plank position, come up onto the toes and back. Breathing in and up, breathing out and back. Breathing in and up, breathing out and back. Come back to plank. Draw up those knees, keep those elbows tight. Let the feet go, come down. Breathe in and up to cobra. And then breathing out, take that twist again. Breathing into the center, breathing out to the side. Come back down, push back into a downward dog. From downward dog, coming to that high pike position up onto the toes as you breathe in. Breathe out, heels down towards the mat, back into downward dog. Breathe in and up. Breathe out. In and up. And out. Next breath in, take that right leg up. And through that knee. And then extend. Keeping those hips facing down towards the mat. Hips parallel. And just taking that wee pulse into that glute muscle at the back. And however you need to, either dropping to all fours and taking that right leg through, or sweeping that leg forward, back into that lunge position for a second, then coming up, lift up that left knee this time, and back to that wing rock. Gather into your core and hug everything in till you come up to high lunge. Straighten those legs. As you breathe out, drop down into that lunge wherever that needs to be for you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feeling that softening, connection to the earth as you move forward back to Tadasana. Breathe in, raise that left leg. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Take this left leg now. Back. Bring the body forward, either coming to warrior three, or bringing the hands down to support, stretching this leg out behind, keeping that softening. Pulse gently, just a little bit through that, into that glute muscle again. And then gently bring that foot back down to Tadasana. From here this time, bring the hands down, step back with that right leg again, drop that right knee. Gather your strength in the middle and come up. Bring the left elbow to the left knee. And we're going to reach around and come up with that right foot. Catch that if you can. Into here. And have the idea of pushing back into the right hand with that right foot. And then release that down. Walk this left foot over towards the long edge of the mat. Come into our lizard position. Stretching out under here. And then walking that foot back in, just a couple of breaths there. And coming up into that high lunge position. And take that one back to come into our down dog. And when you're ready, lifting up that right leg, coming through, however you need to, dropping down, stepping through, or sweeping that leg through. Come back into that lunge position with the left leg down, bring the right arm up to the right knee, bringing the body round, keeping those hips facing towards the short edge of the mat if you can. Lift up that left foot and come grab that foot if you can. And the idea of that foot pushing back into your hand. Now just staying here. Couple of breaths. And then coming back down. Walk that right foot out to the long edge of the mat. And maybe slide back that left knee a little bit. Settle into our lizard lunge. And from here, come up. We're going to pivot the feet around. We're going to come to our wide leg position. Toes pointing towards the short corners of the mat. From here, again, a little sway side to side. Bring the hands to the knees. Bring the body round. And breathe in. Come up to that full wide legged position. I'm going to take out the arms. And we're going to drop those hip bones, sit bones back in space. Come into your squat. And from here, breathing in, breathing out. Drop back into that squat. Breathing in, breathing out. Following that through in your own breath. Aiming for 5 again. And then coming back to center. Taking this over to a high lunge. One side, moving over to the other. Keeping that knee safe by sending those sit bones out towards the back of the mat. Working through with your breath. Keeping those knees nice and soft as you go. Listening to that feedback from your body. Remember, you know your body best. And then coming back to center. Walk those feet together. Give anything a little wiggle that you need to. Turn, come down into our seated position. Breathe in and up, lengthen through that spine. And we're going to come down to our bridge position. So our first one here. Bringing that knee in. And then our one-legged bridge, breathing in, rolling that up, and coming up here. By bringing this knee in, you stop this bottom bit arching, and breathe out, come back down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Checking in that heel's connecting down to the earth. And then swapping those legs over. So our regular bridge position, but with that knee to stop that curving with the back of the bottom, that arching. So maybe take this other hand down, breathe in and up, and breathe out. And coming to our regular bridge, breathing, curling that spine up. And once you're there and you're quite happy, lifting up that leg and lifting up. If you were going to march through, and come to the other side. Make sure you check in with the evenness over those hips before you start. And then breathe that leg in and up. Again, listening to your body. And put those legs down. Roll that spine back down. And then take a wee sway in the legs. Slide out that left leg. Bring the right foot just on top of the right knee. And just take that leg gently over. Spread out the arms. Turn and look over the right hand side. Feel a little bit more of a stretch. And then come back to the middle. Feel that balance across the hips. Give yourself that little sway. And then slide out that right leg. Take that left foot on top of the right knee. Take that left leg over, just gently, not using this hand to push, just to guide. Bring those hands back out. Look over towards the left hand side. Coming back to the middle. Balance up, stretch out both legs. Coming to our final resting position, nice and gentle through the body. Come back to the breath, breathe in, breathe out, let everything soften. As you breathe in, imagine that breath filling up this whole pelvis area, hip area, opening it up, expanding. Into breathing in, expanding out through that lower back and into those glutes as well. Just that idea of taking the breath to that area that you're wanting to open up. And when you're ready, rolling over to whichever side suits and gently coming back up. Coming back to that seated position and ready to go. Thank you very much for joining me. Namaste.